So, pedestrians are twice as likely, think about this, to be hit by an electric or hybrid car as a petrol or diesel vehicle, as opposed to a petrol or diesel vehicle. Think about that. It's not rocket science. Let's be honest. They're almost silent, many of them. Oh, and they still get built to this day with some. Oh well, we put a sort of noise amplifier in the vehicle so that you can hear them coming. But let's face it, these noises, whatever they usually are, don't sound like a car. That's for sure. So, and of course, let's face it now, because of changes in the law, supposedly to protect pedestrians, they legally say, well, they are the most protected when it comes to road use, and you must give them right of way, and this, that, and the next thing. But the reality of the situation is, it doesn't mean to say that that's not, you're not going to be run over. This is what most people don't get their head around. Have you seen so many people going across, oh, I don't know, zebra crossings with their heads in their phones? And it's astounding because they're not looking even in the direction of travel, car-wise, whatever. Because their belief is, well, if somebody runs me over, they've done something illegal and they will be charged. Yeah, but you'll be dead or severely injured. Yeah? The mindset of that. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's not a question of being cynical, but I look both ways in a one-way system. Yeah? That's called life experience. Be assured of that. It's astounding, the mindset of most people. It truly is. And of course they say it's because they're quieter. But I would also say they're heavier, yes? They're more likely to do you damage. Most electric cars are far heavier than combustion vehicles, yeah? A lot heavier, seriously. And of course, from the ecological point of view, they go through tyres quicker. They can't guarantee the batteries for more than 8 years. If you want to buy them second hand, you've no confidence about its remaining chargeability. When you have to replace them, it can be it can be in the tens upon tens of thousands of pounds for the battery alone. And if they're in any kind of accident, or they've gone over a pothole, or something's happened to the underside, in many cases they're written off. There's an endless list of reasons why we did it over 100 years ago and said no. Yeah? The fact that the technology has got better over time does not change what the problems are, which is you're lugging about you're lugging about hundreds upon hundreds of kilos of dead weight, of which in the form of a crash, the likelihood of pedestrians surviving, statistically, is not so good for them. There's an endless list of reasons why electric vehicles are not a good idea. Not for car use. Yeah? We did it before combustion engine vehicles. And then we realized what we learned from that was they were great in instant high torque situations where you're lifting heavy materials of anything, slowly but instantly. No having to rev engines to then, have the torque to push. No, instant but slow. That's why it's been so effective in warehouses, in ports, etc. Slow moving, yeah. Instant torque. Now, they knew this. It's the same as going from 30 miles an hour to 20 miles an hour causes more accidents. They've known this since 2011. But their focus is getting people out of vehicles. That's it. They literally say it in articles like this. Wales, 20 mile per hour speed limit did not improve air quality, study finds. They knew all this. They've always known all this. It's about getting people out of vehicles. And there's nothing by and large recyclable about these batteries. And all these numpties. Oh, I don't mind sitting here reading a book or filling my face while I wait half an hour to get, X amount of charge. And that's if it's empty. You can, and your card works and all the rest of it. There's an endless list of things, reasons, absolutely sane reasons, not to touch electric vehicles. And of course, well, they never miss a trick. Call me cynical here, but white guy, white guy runs over black guy. Really? Seriously? Honestly? There's always an agenda here. Seriously. White guy, apparently, that's a subliminal, runs over, evil white guy runs over innocent, white shirty black guy. Seriously. Good God. Honestly. Anyway, let's go to best rated. No, I'll repeat, I've not bothered even signing in for weeks on end. This AI software is just outrageous. Not exactly rocket science to appreciate this. Any moving silent electric vehicle, of course, is a hazard to pedestrians, especially when they are so wrapped up in their phones. They ain't got a clue what's going on around them. That's so true. As an EV driver of many years, I'm really aware of how many people don't look as they cross the road. I'm very careful about making sure they don't walk out in front of me. New EVs have loudspeakers to try to create a sound. Yeah, lots of them. But in especially urban situations, it's just like background shenanigans. It doesn't even sound like a car engine, which I would have thought defeats the purpose of alerting people that would normally hear a car engine, Anyway, depending on the maker, blah, blah, blah. Some of them it's like, wee, whatever the noise is, but it apparently doesn't concern people of oncoming traffic, that's for sure. I was walking in a park a couple of days ago on a road mainly used by pedestrians. A man walked past me and told me I had a car following behind me. Looked round to see the car and moved out the way. I had no idea it was there, as there was no sound. And anyway, your thoughts, your views, your thumbs up, your shares, and I'll speak to you soon.